Hi, I'm Greg, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Dogs Garage. On this episode, we're looking for stuff to do so we don't have to start the wiring. And the project I came up with was take these old wheels, clean them up, and make them look like this. Okay, well that was the rear one. But anyway, we're gonna take these off, and we got some more stuff to do, and I promise we're getting ready for the wiring. Alright, to get started, we're going to start shining it up with some glass cleaner. And we're going to scrub that in with some SOS pads. Then wipe it down with microfiber, hit it with some Neverdol, and then polish it up with another one. Let's go. Well, as you can see, it looks much better. However, with the outside shinier, the black paint looks worse. So I think what I'm gonna do is jack the car up, take the rear tire off, and so I can clean the inside, tape this up, put some new black down in there, and make it look just like new. Oh, watch out for the fuel tank. Got the fuel tank back there now. So we should have jack stands ready, but I don't, because that's just what I do. Not shiny, shinier. So let's clean that up. Oh no. Are the brakes leaking? Let's forget about that. Also, there's not all the nuts holding the outer cap on, so we gotta fix that. Okay, well we gotta look at the brakes leaking, clean that up, tape off the outside, paint this black. I just use this. Oh, that seems. Okay, cleaned up the backside. What's the point of that? I don't know. Made me feel better. Anyway, now front side looks nice. Now I got to figure out how to tape all this off so we can paint in here. Which I decided I was going to paint that before I realized how difficult that was going to be. So. Let me go think about that for a little bit. All right, I got the center cap cover off. Ooh, spiders. Look at that. How long those guys have been in there for. I don't think they're alive, so I'm going to clean this out. So this goes on the inside of the wheel. And then there's two parts. So this comes in from the back side of the wheel. And then there's two pins that align it. And then there's two, oops, can you see that? There's two bolts that bolts it in. Only one of them was on, and the reason is because that one is a little cross-threaded on the top. So let's clean this out, run a tap down through it, and put that back on. Maybe wash that off too. Both holes in here are completely tapped and ready to go, and these are super original year one reproductions. They are just extremely aged to look more authentic, but they seem to work. So that'll go on like that on the inside, and then I need to get smaller 1/4 because these are too long. They won't tighten down, they bottom out. So I need to get a couple, maybe 3/4 or 1/2 inch 1/20s for this, and then we'll put that back on. Got it taped off. I'm just gonna put the rags around here and give it a quick spray. This was not fun taping all this up. So I ordered a little $4 paint touch-up ones maybe we're gonna do on the other wheels. So I'm gonna try this out and try that one out. This I'm just gonna paint with the random paint can that I had, flat black. So we're gonna try both methods out and see what's better. Painted. Now I just need to take all this tape off and put the centerpiece back in, which I cut down a couple 1/20s for. So I'll take that tape off, screw this on. This goes in through the back side. Screw this on, and then put it back on the car. Okay, got the passenger side rear wheel back on, and gotta say that I'm decently pleased with how it turned out, although I'm not 100% sure that all of the taping and prep was worth the actual outcome, considering I did scratch it a couple of times putting the wheel back on, but it did turn out pretty decent. And I guess this is also probably a good time to tell you that while these are the original style wheels, I don't love them. So they won't be the permanent wheels on this car. I don't know what I want, but I know that I don't want these ones. So, but we have them, they are in decent shape, so we're gonna use them for the foreseeable future, and we'll go from there. But let's go in, I'll bring you in, take a look at these. You can see all the detail and kind of see exactly how the paint turned out, and we'll keep going. Not bad. Like I said, there's a few minor scratches putting them back on, but I don't know, overall, pretty shiny. Like I said, they will work for getting us down the road for now. All right, well that's gonna do it for this episode. We got 2 of the wheels done, and as you can see, I've already flipped the car around. So like, subscribe, comment, share, spread it around the internet, do whatever it is. We're almost to 100 subscribers. That's right, we are almost to 100. Don't know what we're gonna do when we get there, but we are close. So come on back next week, because I've got another video, which is also not the wiring. But we do go to a car show, and there's some pretty cool stuff next week, and the video after that, we're gonna start the wiring. Well, at least that's what I keep telling myself. And you. Maybe if I keep saying it, it's actually gonna happen. Anyway, see you next time. That's good.